What if you could have unlimited knowledge and magical powers, but the price was your soul? Yes, that's the story of Dr. Faustus by Christopher Marlowe. Dr. Faustus is a brilliant scholar who becomes dissatisfied with ordinary knowledge. Hungry for unlimited power, he makes a deal with the devil. What's the deal? 24 years of wealth, magic, and endless pleasure in exchange for his soul. At first, he feels unstoppable, but instead of changing the world, he wastes his extraordinary powers on cheap tricks and entertainment. As the 24 years come to an end, fear replaces pride. Faustus desperately begs for more time and seeks forgiveness. But it's too late. The devil claims his soul forever. So what's the lesson? Knowledge without wisdom and ambition without morality can lead to self-destruction. Dr. Faustus isn't just a play, it's a timeless warning about the price of limitless ambition. What happens when greed, revenge, and power becomes more important than humanity? That's the story of the Jew of Malta by Christopher Marlowe. Barabbas is the richest Jewish merchant in Malta, but when the Christian governor seizes all his wealth to pay taxes to the Turks, Barabbas is consumed by revenge. Using his intelligence and manipulation, he tricks everyone around him. One by one, his enemies fall into his deadly plans. Even his own daughter becomes a victim of his obsession. As Barabbas' thirst for revenge grows, he becomes more ruthless, poisoning, betraying, and murdering without mercy. But in the end, the trap he sets for others becomes his own downfall. He falls into the very boiling cauldron he prepared for his enemies. So what's the lesson? Greed and revenge may bring temporary victory, but they ultimately destroy the person who embraces them. What if a poor shepherd dared to challenge kings and became the most feared conqueror in the world? That's the incredible story of the drama Tamburlaine the Great by Christopher Marlowe. Tamburlaine begins life as a simple shepherd from Scythia, but with unmatched courage, ambition, and military genius, he defeats one king after another, building a vast empire across Asia. Along the way, he falls in love with Xenocrate, the daughter of the Egyptian Sultan, and makes her his queen. But Tamburlaine's ambition knows no limits. He humiliates emperors, destroys mighty kingdoms, and even dares to challenge heaven itself by burning the Quran. He believes nothing can stop him. Yet there's one enemy he cannot defeat: death. Yes, he cannot defeat death. Even the greatest conqueror falls ill and dies while dreaming of conquering the entire world. And that's the lesson. Ambition can make you powerful, but no one can conquer mortality. Tamburlaine the Great is the finest example of the Marlowean hero. an ambitious overreacher who represents the spirit of the Renaissance and limits of human power. A king lost his throne, not because of war, but because he loved the wrong person more than his kingdom. Yes, that's the story of Edward II by Christopher Marlowe. Edward II becomes King of England and brings back his beloved favorite, Piers Gaveston. He gives him wealth, titles, and influence, ignoring the anger of his nobles and even his Queen Isabella. The noble sees Gaveston as a threat to the kingdom. They capture and execute him. Instead of saving his crown, Edward chooses revenge over good governance. England descends into civil war. Queen Isabella joins Roger Mortimer, defeats Edward, imprisons him, and once powerful king dies a brutal death. But the story doesn't end here. Edward's young son becomes King Edward III, punishes the conspirators, and restores justice to the kingdom. Marlowe isn't simply telling a story about homosexual love. He's asking a timeless question. Can a leader put personal relationships above public responsibility? His answer is clear. A ruler who can't balance private emotions with public duty risks losing both power and the people they are meant to serve.
Vidushi Vision to learn more.